baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's majors versus minors between the Indianapolis Indians and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Charlie Morton gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Cole Tucker digging in at the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number one. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Now to the plate, here is Chris Sharp. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball.
Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. The 1-0 home. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. A 1-1.
Ball. Ball.
Ke'Bryan Hayes is on deck. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Three-two pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ke'Bryan Hayes digging in now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Popped up, and he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Stephen Brault, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, you'll be in pretty good shape.
batter will be Christian Pache. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Braves, the right fielder, Christian
Now here it comes.
Pache.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No. He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 49 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting third, the first baseman.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
So next to hit is Rob Parks. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Too high. Ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Pulled toward right center field. Polanco on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and up next is Will Craig.
The first baseman, number 35, Will Craig.
Here's the first pitch to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Popped him up. Camargo shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
That is fair. The right field.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Gregory Polanco stands in as he looks at ball one here.
No strikes.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting six, the center fielder, number 49.
Now at the plate is number 49. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And the pitch.
No, that's the ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
No. Ball.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
There's ball four.
Take your base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping up is Jiwan Bay, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set, and the pitch. Ball
Too
one.
high.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0.
Ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Now the 2-0. And he popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he got him. So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a perfect 3 for 3.
Acuna Jr.
Here's the pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting fifth.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Ozuna is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Next to stand in is Austin Riley. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-1 pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the catcher, John Ryan Murphy.
Number 8, John Ryan Murphy.
Now here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Contreras has it, and he makes the throw to first. Murphy is retired, and there's one away. Next up is Stephen Brault. First offering. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And it's fouled away. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate, Cole Tucker. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Count still at 1-2. Riley is over to take a look at it. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2.
Count is full. 3-2.
Chris Sharp would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. So here's Johan Camargo, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's 2 for 3. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, the catcher, William.
Now it'll be William Contreras. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
No. 1 ball, no strike. Ball 2. 2-0 to count.
2-0 count. The pitch.
That's up.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-0 pitch.
Hey.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now the pitcher, Charlie Morton. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
To the plate now, Christian Pache. As he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Morton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Chris Sharp.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Pache has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. No one on with 1 down, and up next is Ke'Bryan Hayes. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Oh, and that liner caught him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. 2 down, no one on base. And up next is Will Craig. Pitch on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 3-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna is under it, and the inning is over. that Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first at bat here in the inning. Now here it comes. Dansby Swanson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This will get foul for strike 2. 0-2, here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Rob Parks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
2 gone now in the Braves' half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Now the first pitch.
Ball.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
11, 1-1.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. The 2-2. Slow roller out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Gregory Polanco. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Coming on is Ozuna, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 49.
Now to bat, number 49. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Fouled off. another 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Acuna is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae.
Now into the box, Ji-Hwan Bae. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, no.
Now the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Striding in is Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batter, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Next to hit, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken. Ball 3.
3-1.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Down is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled away.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0.
Yeah.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. So stepping in is John Ryan Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
John Ryan Murphy.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Back up the middle, and there's their first hit of the game.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if they'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a place there.
In now, Stephen Brault, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for 1, on to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and stepping up as the shortstop, Cole Tucker. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Ozuna. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we still have no score. Batter will be William Contreras. Drew a base on balls his first time up.
The catcher, William Contreras.
Now the pitch.
Hike.
The 0-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Anytime you're battling and the score is even, you've got to get on base to manufacture some offense. He'll take that every day of the week.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Charlie Morton. A textbook sack bunt situation here. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Love the aggressiveness from the catcher right there. He was looking at making the throw to second all the way, and he did a great job with his footwork to get to the ball and then make a strong throw for the out. Good stuff.
Into the box now, Christian Pache. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And it's fouled away. Morton, base runner at first with 1 out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Number 49 is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
Next to hit is Dansby Swanson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
High in the air into shallow left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now here is Chris Sharp. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on the way.
Ball.
Now here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
No strike.
Hit hard to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
That brings up Will Craig, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Comes set and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And that one yanked just foul. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. From the stretch. Fouled off. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with two gone.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
So the next to bat will be number 49. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sharp over at second. Polanco at first. Two out in the inning. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with two strikes.
0-2. Here it is.
Ball.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
And this will be fouled away. The set and the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Rob Parks. Here's the first pitch to him.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
A ball and a strike now. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Manny, man, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Marcell Ozuna is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
What's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And there's ball 1.
Playing away. 1-1.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. And another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Now to the plate, Ji-hwan Bae. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Pitch on the way.
He rides.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1.
No.
Flare out toward right center. Camargo stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. And the term pitcher's duel doesn't even do justice to what we've had here so far. As you can see on the graphic, 2 dominating performances and 2 shutouts to this point from our 2 starters. Next, here is John Ryan Murphy, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Now the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Playing 11.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
One out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
The next 3-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Another full count pitch home.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he's been battling all game long and been a real warrior. But there's only so many pitches in an arm, no matter how tough he is. That walk may have been all the manager needs to see because he looks like he's done to me.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Jesse Biddle gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 60, Jesse Biddle.
Joe Hudson come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch of the AB now. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The throw to third. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Anytime you're going for third, you want to be really sure you can get there because you know you're already in scoring position standing on second base to begin with. He almost made it work because it ended up being a close play. But man, those outs at third are tough to swallow.
To the plate now, Cole Tucker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One and 0. Here it is.
Ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the 2-0.
Ball.
Chris Sharp would be next if they can keep this inning alive. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he fouls this one off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Tyler Batchelor is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Tyler Batchelor.
Freddie Freeman is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, too high.
The 1-0. Line hard to center field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Standing in now, William Contreras, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. From the belt, kicks and deals.
No.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Working for the punch out and the offering. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Pablo Sandoval will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, Pablo Sandoval.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
No.
And it's 1-1.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on the first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder,
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Christian Pache. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Here's the 1-0.
Ball.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here's the 2-0.
Ball.
Dansby Swanson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Hitters count. Here it comes. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
The set and the 1-0.
Outside.
Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 2-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. We are still scoreless. Luke Jackson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Luke Jackson.
Number 53 will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 53.
Ready now is Chris Sharp.
Indianapolis. The left fielder, number 20. Chris Sharp.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Into the box, Brian Hayes, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses. Will Craig is on deck. The 3-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Will Craig. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the wind, the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Digging in next, Gregory Polanco. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The set and the 1-1.
Ball. 2-1.
Chopper to short. Swanson brings it in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're knotted up, headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Braves will try to walk it off. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Rob Parks. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Number 49 is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Great day's work any way you look at it.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
Acuna digs in now. And a swing for a little yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Swing and a flare down the line. Craig ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the second
The
out.
left fielder, number 20. First down. Ozuna.
Stepping in once again is Marcell Ozuna. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and a strike to count. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready with the 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Atlanta Braves came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Luke Jackson is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that
For
game.
Indianapolis,
That
no
was a
runs,
really exciting
4
game
hits,
now, wasn't it?
no
Oh,
errors.
I'm a
They
pitcher
left
duel.
5 men
and
on
everything.
base.
But I do want to thank you guys for enjoying
Time
this.
of the ball game,
It's a
2
little
hours
experiment I
and
thought
20
we
minutes.
would kind of do. Just follows off the
Ladies
cuff
and
kind of and
gentlemen,
everything.
On behalf of the Braves
It
and
kinda worked
everyone
out.
at Truist Park,
And yes,
we'd
I was
like
that
to thank
big
you for
guy, me,
attending.
by the way, that
And
big
remind
first
you to
baseman on Atlanta
please
was me,
drive
by
home
the way.
safely. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, and I did nothing that game over 4. But, hope you guys enjoyed this premiere and everything. If you saw it during premiere. If you like the video, you can like, like the video. You can hit subscribe to see more. I do a lot of other stuff as well. And, you can subscribe, hit the bell, get all notifications for all the videos and that kind of stuff. And everything like that. Hopefully I'll see you guys around for more stuff. And I hope you had a great day, whatever you wanted to do. And I'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.